boys, you get away from there. Oh, stop it, Teddy. No fire, Teddy. Oh, Teddy. Teddy, it's all right. It's Mother. Teddy? Oh. Teddy, where are you? Teddy? Teddy, where are you? Teddy? 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 Oh, Teddy.
All of us need solitude. Time to be alone, to collect our thoughts, reflect on our lives, and figure out where we want to go and how we want to get there. We need time to listen to ourselves and commune with God. But solitude is only one part of the full human life. The other is deep personal involvement in the lives of those around us. We are social beings. We're not made to live alone. Aristotle tells us that the man who does live alone is either an angel or a beast. We have been made to live with other people, and we've been made to live for other people. We find our happiness and fulfillment in doing both, in loving them, in being loved by them. But sometimes involvement with other people can be scary. Suppose they shouldn't accept us. Suppose they should reject us. This is a great fear. How do we handle it?
Are you all right, darling? Oh, please, put that out of your mind.
They called me a monster. I was standing right by the door. I heard one of them call me a monster. Am I a monster?
I won't listen to such foolishness. How ridiculous. You're sweet and very gentle. And you're my darling. Now, Mr. Philbin?
He's not having anything tonight, thank you.
Oh, why not?
He's not feeling very well.
Well, he usually gorges himself.
Mother.
Teddy, how long must I continue
Mr. Philbin is my friend, and I don't have a great many of them.
Well, I think that's quite enough self-deprecation for one evening, if you please. What did you do today?
I worked.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any nice dreams?
Oh. I phoned Jenna today.
I'd rather not talk about Jenna.
Mother, what's wrong with having a girl for a friend? She seems to like me, even.
Well, why shouldn't she like you? You're charming. And you give her a lot of free seeds. Oh, Teddy, I'm afraid you haven't inherited my business sense. Oh, by the way, I exchanged your books. I brought you back 3 new ones.
Mother, I really wish you wouldn't exchange my books at the library without asking me first.
I thought you'd finished them.
I had. He hadn't.
Oh, well, I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Philbin. I assure you it won't happen again.
There are 2 of us together in this house all day. He may seem quiet, but he makes his presence felt. He sees me for what I am. He's unashamed. He is a valued companion by me.
I said I was sorry.
Guess who else called? Mr. Cheswick. He's so persistent, thank God.
Teddy, please, stop running yourself down like this. I can't bear it.
You know what? He wants me to go to a baseball game.
Well, what did you say?
I said I didn't like baseball. I hate to lie.
You could tell him you were sick.
I tell him that he's always calling, asks to come up.
Couldn't you have a contagious disease?
How long can a disease be contagious? Mother, I've been talking to this man for 2 years now. It's all right. Look, he'll stop calling soon enough. They all do.
Well,
I don't want him to stop calling.
if he's a good friend, he won't stop calling.
Sure. Well, at least it's Mr. Philbin. Right, Mr. Philbin? He's always a good friend, aren't you? Come on.
Teddy, tell me about your dream.
Oh, Mother, you don't... Look, it's complicated.
You know I am always interested in your dreams.
Well, I dreamed I was walking up this beautiful, long, swirling staircase through the sky. And I knew that I had died, but I was glad.
Oh, Teddy, that's an awful dream.
No. In fact, I was running up the staircase because I felt like I was leaving something. But anyway, the more I ran, the more I climbed these stairs, the more I found myself surrounded by clouds, and I really couldn't see it. I became afraid.
Is that it?
When I thought I couldn't go on anymore, these hands reached down through the clouds, and I reached up, and they pulled me through. And suddenly, I found myself surrounded by the most wonderful group of smiling people. They were welcoming me, and they were holding me, and they were loving me. And I don't know, maybe it was God or the leader, anyway. The leader held his hand up, and I looked into his palm, and I saw my reflection, except there weren't any features on my face. And when I woke up, I felt wonderful.
Oh, Teddy. Sometimes you can be very cruel.
Hello, Jenna. Hi, it's Teddy. Look, I'm calling to thank you for the lovely note that you sent. You really didn't have to do that, but it was great. I really appreciated it. They are? Oh, that's right. Oh, why did you send me money? I told you that was, a gift. Really? No. Well, I'm really glad. I am. Well, I guess for about 5 years now. Somebody called me up, just the way that I called you. His name is Mr. Cheswick. Yes, it is, but it's the same Mr. Cheswick. No, I live with my mother. And a friend, Mr. Philbin. Well, see, my mother works, and he's my companion. No, actually, he's a bit of a recluse, like me, as a matter of fact. You are? You're kidding. See, I knew we had a lot in common, but then we've always said that. Gosh. The library. You're gonna think this is strange, but do you know that I actually haven't? In fact, this is even stranger. I've never even seen the library. You see, I'm so busy here. Yeah, my mother actually is the one who keeps me supplied. Sure, I would love to sometime. Tomorrow? Oh, no, I couldn't possibly tomorrow. See, Mr. Philbin... Thursday? Hang on a second. No, gee, I'm sorry. I couldn't possibly do it on... No, I'm not putting you off, really. No, I'm truly very... Well, sure, yeah. Well, yes, I could. Why don't I call you and when it's convenient, I would be thrilled to meet with you. Absolutely. Well, can I call you tomorrow? All right. Is the, the same time okay to call? Great. Oh, thank you. Well, that's what I do a lot. I talk on the phone, so I appreciate it. All right. Well, listen, you take care of yourself, and I really, bye.
Nothing like a little warm milk to set the mind at rest.
Thanks.
Oh, Teddy, come on. Tell Mother.
I think Mr. Philbin needs company.
Does he?
He doesn't know any of my friends. He sits in my room all day reading.
Well, he has a very active mind.
I don't know. I think he would like Mr. Cheswick. Mr. Cheswick is a very calming person. He's had a lot of tragedy in his life, but he seems to take things in stride.
Does Mr. Philbin like baseball?
Oh, he never shuts up about it.
But he never speaks on the phone.
Guess what? I invited Mr. Cheswick to come to lunch. Tomorrow.
Oh, Teddy. What? Well, I can't get off from work.
Oh, no, it's okay. I can do it. I'm making toasted cheese sandwiches and coffee. I'll be fine.
Why? Why, Teddy?
It's a test.
A test of what?
A test of my cooking. Love me, love my cooking. Look, I owe this to Mr. Philbin. Mr. Philbin, may I get you another sandwich? They're all ready. Oh, what about a little more coffee? Oh, you don't drink coffee. I ought to know that by now. Listen, I have a confession to make. I told her that it was you that needed the company. You do? Great. What a guy. I knew you'd understand. What a pal. Oh, brother, I just hope that he has the grace to be polite before. Tonight. I'm coming.
Lionel Cheswick. Well, am I a disappointment? Starved.
More coffee coming right up.
Terrific.
Are you sure that you wouldn't like milk in that?
Black, thank you.
Okay.
So, why do you keep the place so dark?
I like it dark.
Man needs a little sunlight.
Well, there's a window over there. I get over and watch the passing parade.
You never go out? Never, ever?
Not since I was 5 years old.
Why?
Why? Who'd want to look at me?
Probably everybody. You know, you're very funny looking when you laugh. I notice you don't have any mirrors.
No.
No mirrors in the whole house?
Mm-mm.
You mean your mother actually lives here without a mirror?
Well, she used to have one in her pocketbook.
Never heard of a woman didn't have a full-length mirror.
Maybe she's got one at the office. I don't know. I haven't really asked her.
You really don't know what you look like, do you?
No. I don't need to be tortured.
A man lives with torture every moment of his life, and he doesn't need to be tortured?
Would you like to sit down?
You must watch a lot of television.
No. I listen to the radio a lot, but we don't have a television. See, there's a glass on the front of a TV, and I could see my reflection in it. My mother is very, very careful for me. Everything in this apartment has been made to be non-reflective.
Except you, I hope. How old are you?
29.
Want some advice?
No, thank you. I don't think so.
You should go out more. Meet people.
I'm fine on the phone.
The phone isn't enough.
It was enough for me and you.
Oh, was it? If it was enough, what am I doing here? Huh? This Jenna, she wants to meet with you? Meet her.
She's so nice. I really think you'd like her.
Oh, I'll be glad to meet her. But you meet her first and see if you like her.
I'm supposed to telephone her again tonight.
Meet her. Think about it.
I do think about it. I'll think about it.
This is the first meal in a long time that Mr. Philbin hasn't made his presence felt.
He has an upset stomach.
Oh, cheese sandwiches, no doubt.
Actually, he didn't make it to lunch today either.
Oh? And you pressed on without him? How is Mr. Cheswick?
He is so... He's coming to lunch again tomorrow.
Oh. Oh, I'm so glad. I hope you remembered me to him and made my excuses.
Mother, he knows your work. I mean, I have spoken to him about you during these past 2 years.
Yes. I gather then that lunch was a roaring success.
It was the most beautiful hour of my life.
Well...
Oh, Mother, be happy for me, for heaven's sake.
I am. I am glad. I really am. I just don't want you to be hurt.
Oh, Mr. Cheswick has no intention of hurting me.
No, I'm sure he hasn't. I only hope he wasn't just being kind.
Excuse me. I myself am suddenly not feeling too well. Hello, Jenna? Yeah, it's me, Teddy. Really? I was thinking about you, too. How was your day? Mine was, too, really. It was very adventurous. I don't know. Well, you know something? I had the same thought. Yeah. Are you still going to the library tomorrow? Yeah, I really would. 2 o'clock? Sure. That would be terrific. That would be great. In fact, I'm really looking forward to it. Okay. All right. Well, Jenna, you really do have a lovely voice. Bye.
Come in. Oh. You ready for bed? Good. Come for your good night kiss. Sit down, Teddy. Let's have a little talk. We haven't had a good talk in a long, long time.
Mother, I decided to go out tomorrow.
Have you?
Yes, I'm going to go to the library.
I see.
I'm going to meet Jenna.
Well, that's a very important decision, isn't it?
Don't you approve?
Frankly, I hadn't realized you cared whether I approved or not.
Of course I care. I care very much.
I've always taken care of you, Teddy. I've always protected you, right from the very first. Every night, straight from work, home, dinner. I've seen no one. I have no friends, Teddy. No friends. I couldn't invite anyone to the house. And I wouldn't.
Mother, I think that was a mistake.
Well, a child shouldn't have to see reactions. And there would have been reactions. You know, your father wanted me to put you away. And when I wouldn't, I raised you. I taught you everything you know.
I'm 29 years old. I am 29 years old. And you have to understand me. You have to try.
How can I understand when you won't even discuss it with me? I've never yelled at you, Teddy. Ever. Because I didn't want you to think for 1 minute that I didn't love you.
That never, ever occurred to me. Ever. Listen, Mother. Mr. Cheswick looked at me today. Looked at me as if I were perfectly normal.
Oh, Teddy. Some of us are not made to live lives that other people take for granted. Some of us are special. Please, Teddy. Teddy, call her and tell her you can't meet her. It's for your own good. That's all I've ever wanted. That's all I've ever been interested in, Teddy. Now, please, please, call her.
Mr. Cheswick. Hi, I'm sorry I woke you. It's Teddy. It's real important. I gotta talk with you. You brought it?
I did.
Come on in. I thought it would be worse.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
But it's pretty horrible.
But you're no beauty, I'll give you that. But the worst is over. You've isolated the enemy, and it wasn't your face.
I can't go to see her looking like this.
Oh, sure you can. You can. Look, I'll go with you. I can't fight the battle for you, but I can hold your coat. Another 29 years of hiding, suppers with your mother, her looks of perpetual sympathy. No, boy, courage. You've already done the hardest thing you'll ever do. We all get rejected by others, but you've accepted yourself. Come on. Give me this. No, don't take it. Shh. No, go. Go.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. I'm Teddy.
I'm Jenna. Would you like to sit down? I'm glad you came.
I'm glad I came. I'm glad you came.
Because I thought at the last minute, maybe something would have come up and you wouldn't be able to make it. I know how busy you are.
Oh, no. I'm busy. I wouldn't miss this for anything. I wouldn't miss this for anything in the whole wide world.